So the other day, a friend asked me, what changes when you turn 30? And the only thing I could really think of that is definitely hella relevant, for today at least, is that you have to stretch now. So, gone are the days where you could, like, read in bed all day and then just jump up and do whatever chores your mom and dad said you need to go freaking do. Yeah. No, you need a minute now. There's now a transition phase needed where you're gonna have to do some stretches and loosen up your body now, because that will leave you stiff. So stiff. Okay? And so the adult equivalent now is, I've been at my desk working all day, and now I need to get up and do something. But now everything feels tight. There might be a little bit of pain if you try to do something immediately after. So, at the ripe age of 34, I'm 34 now. These are the stretches that I do on occasion after being a shrimp back at my desk all day. So, we gotta undo that stuff. So, now I will demonstrate for you the stretches that I do personally in order to feel a little bit better. So that way I'm not pulling my back out, or throwing my back out, excuse me, or, causing other pain. So, to begin, especially if you're somebody that's doing stuff with your hands a lot, working, like you're doing a lot of clicking, you're doing a lot of whatever with your hands, you're going to want to stretch your hands, okay? So here's what you do. I lost the top part. It won't stay on. Anyways, you're going to take your hand and push it back. Seriously. And then I feel this all in here, okay? Do that. Do it on the other side. Okay? And then, roll your wrists out like this. Just roll through it. If it's been a particularly rough day, then you might hear some clicking, and that's how you know you really need to do it. Well, I don't really know what that means, but for me, that's how I know. But then, the next next part is always the thumbs. I'll also pull those down some. Get that like that. And then, just that. Down, like that. Yeah. Push back your fingers without the thumb. Yeah. Anyways, so that helps with wrist pain. Okay. And then from there, shoulders, head and shoulders. So you're gonna roll your shoulders back for a little bit. Roll them back. Roll them. I don't really like to roll them forwards because you were always sitting forwards. Doesn't feel as good. Just, whichever way feels good. Roll them back. Roll them back. I can hear the clickety clack in there in my shoulders. So old. 34 and I feel old, man. Okay, come on. So let me just roll. Roll the shoulders back. Roll your neck. Oh. Roll your neck. While your cat meows at you. The other thing is that's kind of hard to do some of this sometimes if you have pets, because then they're gonna get all up in your shit. So you just gotta roll with it. So we roll. Oh my god. Amethyst, you're not helping. Oh. Roll your neck. Yes, mija. Just from side to side. As many times as you need. I'll probably do more of that later. But anyways, that's the beginning. Those are the ones you can do while sitting. And now let's switch to the ones you gotta do standing up. Alrighty, step one is making sure my pants are not gonna fall off during this. So I pulled them all the way up, my oversized pants. And to make sure you can actually see, I have decided to do this on my knees, but normally I stand doing this. So first one is to put your hands together and then stretch them back. This one I always feel in my chest, especially because, you know, you've been the other way, so now you gotta stretch it out going the right direction now. And so that, and then also put your hands behind your back. Let me stand up. Put your hands behind your back and then pull down too. This also, I feel like, helps put your shoulders back, but yeah. So these especially, all this stuff that helps with the shoulders, that's where I feel it the most. And then also stretch your arms over your head. Reach over so your sides are less tight. And then you also gotta it kind of helps to like throw your hips around a little bit, because you also don't want hip pain. I mean, I don't really get a lot of hip pain, but you know, you gotta make sure. And then yeah, swinging your arms around while kind of twisting also helps. The point is to just do gentle things that kind of help loosen things up, so all of these little things help. So then also stretching to reach your toes. I used to be able to do this, but obviously I do not stretch frequently enough anymore to really touch them without bending my knees. Yeah. And then this one was a little hard to do because I didn't have anything to reach onto really, but if you can, like, if you have good balance, or if you can find something to lean on while you pull your leg back, that one also helps. With my knees, I've always had bad knees, so I've always had to do the stretch anytime after exercise, anytime after anything now. It used to just be after exercise, but now I have to do it like all the time, otherwise my knees will hurt. So this helps the thighs and the knees especially. So yeah, both sides. Definitely make sure you do on both sides. Nobody wants to be lopsided. Okay, now for some sitting stretches. This is like a little bit extra just to help with your legs. So do the butterfly pose. You know, I feel like none of these should be really new to anybody, but you know, you really gotta do what works now at this phase of life. So just do that for a little bit, and then also reach to touch your toes. That helps. Then and then from a cross-legged position, you can pull one leg up, and I find this also kind of helps with the like hips. You just do that for a little bit, and then it kind of helps. And then make sure you do it on both sides, of course. And there you go. And there you go. That's it. Hopefully, this helps y'all get kind of an idea of how being old is.